You know, people, this is what I do for a living, right? I film these police, right? I protect people's rights, and watch it, see if he gets my license. Watch this, you know? Don't even ask me for a license, buddy. If you don't think I got one, you wait till I pull out of here. You get a reason to pull me over, and then you ID me, okay? I don't give up my Fourth Amendment for nothing, unless I committed a...
So, I'm standing here recording. You walked away.
I said give us some space, sir.
I didn't say a word to you.
I said give us some space.
And you got... I'm not doing it. What about all these people here?
They're not over here. Okay, we're searching this car, sir.
Okay, good.
Right,
I'm going to document it.
Give us some space, sir.
Hey, thank you for being professional, man.
No problem, sir. We just want to make sure they're safe.
Yeah, I understand, man. You know, you guys see me out here recording a lot, man.
Yes,
and almost every encounter I've ever had.
Dude, hey, don't jaywalk.
Excuse me?
Don't jaywalk.
Excuse me?
Don't jaywalk. You know what jaywalking is?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know?
Imagine casually filming traffic on a public road when a deputy pulls up, flashes lights, and demands your license. No accident, no violation, just curiosity. Today's clip from Gadsden County shows how quickly routine stops can turn into power plays as our auditor refuses to comply and educates a 6-month rookie on the limits of police authority.
This guy just rear-ended me.
You guys exchange information?
You know, I don't see no damage to my car. I was just rear-ended 2 weeks ago too, man, and this was what happened. You hit me here.
Yeah.
So I don't see any damage.
No, I don't see it.
So we're good, buddy.
All right?
All right, man. Just be careful, all right, buddy? Don't... These guys can't do... Can't ask you for a license. Don't give them nothing, okay?
What's going on, sir?
Nothing. He's good. He's good. He just tapped me.
Yeah.
I was just up there filming you guys. They arrested somebody.
Yeah.
And, you know...
Excuse me, sir. Second person map, 9 Juliet Foxtrot 85P. That's 9JF 85P. This is your car here, sir?
Yep.
Okay.
What's your name and badge?
Officer Carter took 138.
138. All right. Yeah, we're good, man. You know what I mean? He got no damage. I got no damage.
This vehicle's in your name?
It's in my name.
Okay, awesome. And you're...
It's in my mom's name.
Okay, can I see your license, please?
For what do you want his license for?
I'll make sure he's active. All right?
No, that ain't how it goes, bud. That,
It's all right.
you know, people, this is what I do for a living, right? I film these police, right? I protect people's rights, and watch it, see if he gets my license. Watch this, you know? Don't even ask me for a license, buddy. If you don't think I got one, you wait till I pull out of here. You get a reason to pull me over, and then you ID me, okay? I don't give up my Fourth Amendment for nothing, unless I committed a crime.
You guys good? Yep.
Remember this car, because you'll see it around. I'm sure you know me anyways, or you'll hear...
I've seen your videos, yeah.
Yeah, you see my videos, so do the right thing for the people. You shouldn't have ID'd him, bro. I said everything was cool.
No, so
there was no
make
crime
sure
committed.
He's driving on a public way, right? So.
It doesn't matter. You can't just ask somebody for a license because you want to see if they're freaking active. They got to do something to get pulled over. You didn't pull us over. You know what I mean? You just pulled up on...
street, yeah, sir.
It doesn't matter. I can park here all day if I want. Know the laws, buddy. This is our street. We own these streets, bro. We own these streets. We pay your salary. You protect and serve, not ID when you want, because you want to make sure somebody's active. Let me see your ID. You got a license? Let me get your license, bro. Let me see if you're active. You don't even got a right to carry. You're exempt from that because you're a cop, okay? Because you don't need a right to carry. They give you the right. Your police station gives you the right, okay? Don't tell me. I know, buddy. I know what I'm talking about. All right. How long you been a cop for?
6 months.
6 months. Okay. So you know.
Okay.
Okay. You did 6 months of training and you've been a cop for 6 months. Okay. You know nothing. You don't know the law. Don't ask people for IDs. All right. It's like crack to you guys. Okay, pal? That's a Fourth Amendment violation, right? Does the Constitution say we are to be secured in our papers, places, and things? Huh?
What do you mean by that?
That's what the Constitution says. We are to be secure in our places, papers, and things. That means my car.
Yeah.
I have the right to secure my car.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, you guys like to pull people over for tinted windows, right? To look inside private property, right?
No, I don't agree with that.
So you don't pull people over for tinted windows?
No,
Too dark?
I know that.
Oh, you will, because the chief over here will instruct you to do so, and if you don't, you lose your job.
Gotcha.
That's why people hate cops, because if you don't do what you're told, your career's gone.
Oh.
And it's a career, and it's not a job, it's a career, right?
Okay.
I got a job, I'm a roofer. I could lose my job any day, right? I'm not protected by qualified immunity like all the police are, right?
I gotcha.
Listen to what I'm saying, buddy, because I know what I'm talking about. You know? And stop IDing people when you don't have
I'm IDing
to.
him because he's on a public way.
I don't care. That doesn't
So I have
give
to
you
make
the
sure you're
right.
active. If you're not active, then guess what? You can't be driving on the streets.
Well, guess what? If you think he's active or not, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay? You have to have reasonable, articulate suspicion that this guy committed a crime, is about to commit a crime,
Good.
or is wanted for committing a crime to get an ID from him. Period. Did you hear what I just said? Listen to what I'm saying, because
Did you
these.
guys exchange information?
The-
Alright,
the-
you want to do that now?
No, I said we're all set. I don't need his information. I'm not hurt. He's not hurt. The cars are not hurt.
Okay, very good.
You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
So the cars are clear. We're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So another thing, right? That you can do. You can run anybody's plate on the street, right? But you usually got to have a reason to do it. And if you don't, you're abusing your authority with walkie-talkie to run plates and shit. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just telling. I'm trying to tell you this shit for your own good. I'm not trying to be a prick to you.
understand.
Okay.
I hear you, Al.
I'm very highly on my constitutional rights
Yeah.
and the people's constitutional
respect that,
rights.
as you should.
That's why I'm out here
Yeah.
risking my freedom and my rights to show the people that you don't have the authority. You got no authority over me whatsoever. None. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I'm pulled over on the side of the road. I can sleep here if I want. This is my street. We pay taxes for these streets. These are our streets, not the police's street, not the police station to tell you where you can park and where you cannot park, okay?
gotcha.
Now, I can't park in the middle of the street because now I'm obstructing traffic, right? But if I'm off to the side, I'm not obstructing traffic. So, I mean, read the Constitution, really, because I'm the only one around, not the only one around right now, but there's a couple around here right now. This place is going to be flooded. It's going to get to the point where when you pull somebody over, their camera's going on.
Yeah.
So you better make sure you pull them over for a good reason. See this car?
I do.
Look at this car. You see the state police sticker in the back window? Right next to it's a freaking camera. So if you ever think you're going to pull me over and get my ID off me, you better make sure I went to a red light, and you better have it on dash cam or something, because I got it on cam. You're not going to get me, you know what I mean? And I will go to jail. You can cuff me and stuff me, then I'll sue the hell out of you. And I'm sure, oh, you haven't heard that because you've only been on the job for 6 months. But you're going to hear that a million times on the job. I do this for a living, okay? Not full time, but when I do go full time, I'm gonna try and straighten this town out. I'm gonna try and straighten these officers out. I gotta start with your sergeants at the top, okay? Because they tell you what to do, and if you don't do it, you don't get hours, and then you'll end up getting fired. I already know the code of silence. I've been through the whole schmeal deal. You know what I mean? Investigations after investigations, you know, and just collecting data, just like you guys do, right? Just like when everybody, you just ran his plate, you ran my plate.
Yep.
For no reason.
No,
For-
like I said, so if
for
you
no
hear me out
reason.
For a second, you want to hear me out for a second? So you're operating a public way, so I'm just making sure you guys are active. You guys are good, so.
Oh, so, okay. One, everybody on the streets operating in a public way.
Correct.
I don't hear you stopping them saying, do you got a license? Do you got a license?
Sir,
Do you got a license?
You were involved in a crash, and I pulled over.
And
so
we
I'm
didn't call the
interacting
police.
with
We
you.
didn't call the police. We don't need you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're not needed here.
All right.
So that for that reason, you shouldn't have ID'd this kid. You should have waited till he drove away, ran his freaking plate. Oh, it doesn't come back. There's a young kid driving it. It comes back to an older lady. That might give you reasonable, articulate suspicion to pull him over and to see if he's got a license. Okay.
Yeah.
But other than that, you just don't say, oh, he's on a public way, so I gotta make sure that he's active. No, it don't go like that, buddy.
Well,
because
it's
every
not
single
that there's a
car here
crash,
could
yes.
not be active,
It was
and you
a
don't know shit
vehicle
because
crash, okay.
you ain't made
All right,
contact
so you
with
guys
him.
are good? All right. What I'm going to do is just stay here till you guys pull off, all right? So, very good? Yep.
I'm gonna give you a card, right? Check me out. Go on my channel. On the other side, there's another auditor. You can check him out too, and just watch us, right? And watch the way we deal with cops, okay? And watch how they walk away because they can't do shit, because they don't have the authority that everybody thinks they have. They don't, because he's got blue lights and a cruiser and a badge and a gun. Don't give him no more authority than me and you, other than if somebody's doing a crime. Other than that, he's just like a security guard. You know what I mean? Their job is to observe and report, but they think they can put their hands on people and shit. It don't happen, man. And if it does happen to you, you get in touch with me. My channel, you go to my About channel, my email's in there and shit. You can get in touch with me anytime you want. You know what I mean? If you need my help on something, if you feel that these guys violate your civil rights in any way, you know. And another thing, do me a favor, my friend. Whenever you deal with these guys, right here, everybody's got one. Put your camera on them, okay? Because that's another First Amendment right. That gives us the right to film our public servants in the course of their duties, whether it's in town hall, the registry, anything that got to do with the government, federal buildings, okay? So just, you got to know your rights, because, and then people like him won't come up to you and say, hey, you got an ID? Because he just literally stole your identification.
I gave it to him.
Yeah, you gave it to him because why? Because you feel that if you didn't, right, that he could take a step further, right?
He would have.
He would have, right? He would have took it a step further. I don't know. You might know him personally. I don't know. No, but I'm counting on you, dude. Seriously.
Seriously, I do.
I'm counting on you, man. You know, and like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm very strict on my constitutional rights and the people.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to have you hear me out. So
yeah, well,
right?
well, now you know, right? You can't obtain somebody's ID unless they committed a crime, or about to commit a crime, or suspected of committing a crime. Okay, or driving an infraction.
Yep.
Goes through a stop sign, goes through a yellow light, and you know, even a yellow light really not a reason to pull somebody over, but you know, a simple traffic infraction. You know what I mean? Other than that, you can't ID somebody, dude. You know what I mean? Okay. That's like me asking you for your license, bro. I want to make sure you're active. You're not going to ever give it to me, are you? So how do you think people feel? Some people don't want their right. So now, this is what happens when they take your name and they run it through the database. It's in there for over 20 years plus. So no matter what happens, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, 19 years down the line, they run your name and you're already in the database. So now they're looking at you different. You got what I'm saying? That's why we don't give up our ID. All right then. All right. You have a good night.
You as well.
You, my friend, like I said, be careful, man. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you too as a cop, but it's hard to be a cop nowadays. You got to understand that, right? Yep. A lot of people are jumping in exercising their rights. Rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you lose them. Like, if I give up my rights to this guy, the next two guys in back of me lose their rights. That's how I think about it. So that's all. And I'm not here to do no harm.
I respect what you do.
You know?
You know what I mean?
I don't break the law. I obey by the law. I wear my seatbelt in New Hampshire where you don't have to after 18. You know, I still wear it because for my safety, not because I have to. I wear it in Mass because you have to. There's a ticket behind it, right? And it's a reason to pull somebody out. I don't know if you can actually pull somebody over. It's a secondary thing.
Just like, yeah.
So see, you got to know all these little things, right? Secondary, like, you know, disorderly's usually a secondary charge, and a police officer can't be the complainant on a disorderly. So if you're yelling at a cop and he tells you to shut up, and you don't shut up, and he says, I'm going to arrest you for disorderly, let him arrest you for disorderly, because now you got a USC 1983 case, they call it, okay? That's for us. That's for the people, right? It's for people like him under the color of blue in his uniform doing something wrong to the people. See, so we are protected against these guys in certain ways, but you got to know these ways. So like I said, my friend, check out my channel. We're going to end this, people. This cop's all right. He's only been on the force for 6 months. I'm trying to teach these cops, especially the early ones, you know, the rights of the people, and hopefully this...
When an officer demands ID just because, stand firm. Ask if you're free to go and request the specific law authorizing the stop. Record badge numbers, note suspicious gaps in their reasoning, and assert your Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable searches. Staying calm, informed, and recording every moment is your best defense against power misuse. Picture yourself on a busy street corner, phone in hand, just quietly recording officers at work. When a Universal City sergeant storms over, curses you out, and orders you to go back to work. No crime, no threat, just you exercising your First Amendment right. Today's clip exposes how quickly respect for the Constitution can evaporate when officers feel challenged.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? Turn the camera off. Give us a little bit of space, please.
What?
Give us a little bit of space.
What's the Supreme Court say? How much space does the Supreme Court say?
They don't specify.
Yeah, they do.
Feet.
Yeah, they do.
Just don't
Learn it,
do
learn it.
investigation.
I'm not. I didn't say a word. You guys, you talk to me first. What's your name and badge number? Is that what you tell the judge? Rios? What's your badge number?
22.
You confronted me first, so don't
No, I asked you
fucking.
if I could help you.
And I told you no. So don't come over here and tell me what the fuck to do. All right? Mind
didn't
your.
say that. I
Mind,
didn't say that, sir.
You said, "Can I help you?" And I'm telling you, mind your own business. Go back to doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my job.
Okay, well, I'm not interfering. I'm standing right here. You now look. You interfered with yourself. I'm standing here recording. You walked
I
away.
said give us some space, sir.
I didn't say a word to you.
I said give us some space.
And you got. I'm not doing it. What about all these people
Step
here?
back. They're not over here. Okay, we're searching this car, sir.
Okay, good.
All right,
I'm
so give us
gonna
some space.
document it.
Give us some space, sir.
I got. You have enough space.
No, step back.
Supreme Court says 10 feet
From what?
from whatever you're doing.
Okay, right now I'm here, and this is what I'm doing. I'm telling you to step back. So 10 feet from me.
10 feet from you. You walk. You approach me. I was 10 feet from you. I was more than 10 feet from you. You step back. You step back.
I'm not stepping back.
Well, neither am I. I'm not doing anything unlawful. And this
I
is
never said you
this
were,
is
sir.
private property. So go
It's
fuck
actually
yourself.
public property.
Go fuck yourself, man. Go back to work. You know who I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you.
All right.
Yeah, you don't scare me. And
You
I-
don't fucking
you
scare me either with that fucking gun and that taser and shit. Rios. Sergeant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right here and do my job. You go do your fucking job.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, well, I'm not interfering. You walked over
Yeah,
here.
well, you're walking the line, sir.
So are you.
What line am I walking?
What line am I walking?
Interference, sir.
Like I said, I was standing here minding my own business, recording silently, and you approach me. Record this. This asshole is trying to be,
Hey,
yeah, he's trying to bully me.
Watch your language, sir.
You watch your language. It's the First Amendment, man. You know about the First Amendment? You took an oath to uphold the Constitution. I'm gonna step back 5 feet from you. Don't approach me again. You understand me?
Sure.
You got anything in your pockets that's gonna hurt me or stick me? Before we go any further, I'm gonna read you your rights. You understand? You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say to me can and will be used against you in a federal court. You understand those rights?
Good.
Okay. I'm gonna step back 5 feet. Don't fucking approach me again. You guys have never been on my radar, but now you're gonna cause your department to look bad right now. I never fuck with you guys, man. Always film silently. All your officers know that. But you gotta act like an asshole.
What's your opinion, sir?
It is my opinion. That's gonna be about 100,000 people's opinion on YouTube when your department starts getting phone calls. You know how that shit works.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, you're gonna find out. You're gonna learn.
I'm too concerned about what YouTube says about me and my department.
It's not gonna be YouTube. Your department and your chief's gonna know about it. Learn the law. Learn the First Amendment. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Do that. I have a First Amendment right to be here recording you. Turner versus Driver.
As long as you're
If
not
it's-
interfering with my duty.
I'm not interfering. You're not even doing a fucking duty right now. You're standing there with your fucking thumb up your ass. Get back to work. Go back over there and do what you were doing before I got here.
If you were standing there, I'll do that.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm standing here recording your stupid ass. You don't fucking scare me. Fucking gun in it. Without that gun in the badge, you ain't shit. I think you're a tough guy. How long you been a fucking police officer? Long enough to have 3 stripes on your shoulder. How many departments have you worked for? Are you under internal investigation? pull your Tico's file. I'll find out what you are about.
Yes, sir. Yeah, stay right there.
Hey, you can come a little closer. What's your badge number, Rios? Don't look like you're doing nothing, standing around. You don't even, what are you investigating? What are you investigating? What are you? What are you investigating? I'm not trying to catch you doing anything.
Why waste your time doing this?
I'm trying to catch you guys doing the right thing. You guy's an ass. Yeah, he's a jerk. He's a jerk. More like an asshole. Yeah, he is gonna be a YouTube star. Bug G got my back up right there, guys. We got like 1,200 people watching this right now. I think the phone calls are already started to your department. I'm not even talking to you. Don't talk to me, asshole. I'm talking to my audience. Hey guys, if you're gonna call, tell them how much of a jerk Sergeant Rios is. Let the captain of Universal City, Texas know. Sergeant Rios. Yeah, I'm live streaming. There's about 1,100 people watching this right now. They've already started calling the department. Yeah, they're already calling the department. If only these people knew they didn't have to consent to a search. I'm not talking to you, asshole. Stop talking to me. This guy is. These guys seem to be okay. He's got the stripes. He thinks he's hot shit. Hey, thank you for being professional, man.
No problem, sir. We just want to make sure everything's safe.
Yeah, I understand, man. You know, you guys see me out here recording a lot, man. And almost every encounter I've ever had with anybody in your department, you guys have been spot on, man. But, you know, I don't like being bullied when I walk up. I mean, I give you guys space. I never interact with you guys, man. Never. You know, but if you're going to confront me and try to bully me, you probably know who I am.
No, nobody's trying to bully you. So
Okay.
we're just trying to watch each other's backs.
I
Keep
understand.
things safe out here.
I understand, man, but I mean, really, does this camera look dangerous? That's all I have, man. And you guys know I'm out here all the time recording you. But I appreciate your professionalism, man, and I want y'all to stay safe.
Yes,
man.
sir. Thank you.
You have a good day, man.
When an officer tries to bully you off public property, stay calm and stand your ground. Clearly state you're on public ground, ask for name and badge number, and cite your First Amendment right to record. Keep filming. Your camera is your shield. Remember, a steady voice and legal knowledge can turn intimidation into accountability. Ever had cops admit their playbook out loud? In today's audit, Gadsden County officers candidly spill their strategy, invoking Penal Code 148, branding mere filming as interfering, and even doxing your private info. Watch as they warn us off camera, only to reveal exactly how they plan to choke off our First Amendment rights.
Hey man, I can't tell him anything, but if you don't want him recording, you're more than welcome to tell him that, okay? You follow me on this side.
Don't talk to.
Same deal as usual. You're fine filming like that? All right, no issue with it.
Why are you trying to dox me? Look it up. Look up doxing.
Interfering, 148.
Look up doxing. I could protest. Interfering is a physical act.
Okay, no obstructing or delaying.
You didn't have to talk to me. Why are you engaging with me?
Hey brother, can I talk to you for a second, man? I'm the supervisor. They're doing their job.
They're engaging with me.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Well,
I'd like to engage you for a second.
Oh, really? Can you identify, please?
Yes, Corporal Garcia.
Okay, and your badge number?
Hey, 3233. Do me a favor, sir. As long as you don't interfere with their investigation, I'm fine with that. You can please stand off at a distance. If you do, you meet the elements of interfering with our investigation.
Have you
Penal code, you'll be arrested for it.
have you done your research though? You're just like listening to orders that hey, he's doing this,
I've arrested
he's
several
interfering
people
with this.
I've arrested several people for that same charge. So I'm just giving you a warning, and I'm being.
And I'm letting you a warning too that you'll be violating my rights.
Hey, listen, stand back.
Interfering is a physical act.
Stand back. And this is interfering.
I'm not stopping you guys from anything.
Okay, do me a favor. Just take a few footsteps back. As soon as these guys are done, we're out of here.
I'm peacefully recording.
Good. I am too.
Those body cams are different though.
What's the difference?
You guys mute them and do all kinds of stuff with them.
Everything's audible.
When you guys talk amongst each other, you guys turn them off. I have to go through a process for those body cams.
Yes.
It's a
Like
process.
everything else, man.
And this video is available right away.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you right now, just don't interfere, don't impede with our investigation, and you'll be fine.
Hey, if you guys have nothing to hide, you guys shouldn't have a problem.
No, we don't. Officer safety is the most important thing.
No, that's cowardice. Public safety. Public safety.
That's your opinion.
Public
For us,
safety.
We go home at the end of the night, and that's what's important.
Public safety is your number one priority.
Okay. That's fine. Aside
Trust
from
me,
you
I know.
recording,
Trust
aside
me,
from
I
you
know.
recording, Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes.
What's up?
Just know and do your research that interfering is a physical act. Now, I'm not stopping you guys from doing anything.
Okay. Well, you're not now
Okay.
because I'm right here.
And First Amendment Constitution overrides your feelings. His feelings. His feelings. Okay?
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. How many bad cops have you arrested?
I'm not gonna answer.
I'm sure you've came across a lot.
Anything else?
Well, how about to build a gap with the community, can I ask you a simple question? Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you tell me what's in the First Amendment?
All kinds of freedoms, man. Freedom of speech, freedom of press.
What else? Is the first law of the land.
I told you, man.
Is the first law of the land. And you guys are trying to threaten me with the rest. And the first law of the land allows me with these freedoms that you just mentioned.
Have I made a threat to you, bro?
You just said 148 what? Right?
It's penal code.
Right? Didn't you?
148.
Didn't you?
That wasn't a threat.
Oh, really?
That wasn't a threat. How did I threaten you, man?
Oh, you mentioned something to
What
me.
did I mention? How did I threaten you?
All right.
I'm
So now you
spelling it out
forgot.
for you.
So now you forgot.
Spelling it out for you.
Now you forgot
I'm asking
that you wanna arrest me,
I'm
right?
asking you a question.
Right?
That's not a
This
threat,
guy
brother.
too. He threatened me.
There's no threats, man. If you meet the criteria and you break the law, we arrest you for it. That's it. That's not a threat.
Okay. Well, why do you have
Not
to
a threat.
throw that and mention that when I'm not
asking
when I'm
you
not
a question.
interfering?
Hey, you asked me a question.
I'm not interfering though.
I'm telling you right now that if you interfere,
I'm not.
That will happen. I didn't say you were. I said if you interfere.
So why are you
Spelling
mentioning
it out
that?
for you.
Why you gotta mention that though?
Because you should know. You've been warned. You've been put on notice.
There you go. Exactly.
It's a
So let
warning.
me tell you
There's a
and
warning,
warn you
there's a
guys.
threat.
Let
That's
me
two
warn you
different things,
guys.
brother. That's two
My
different
rights overrides your feelings.
Nobody's talking about your
Okay?
rights, man. You have your rights.
The
I didn't
the
say-
Constitution overrides whatever you guys are trying to do or thought about or discussed or
Yes.
had a meeting about. Okay? My Constitution overrides it.
Okay.
Okay?
I agree with you 100%.
All right.
What else?
Well, I hope you agree. I hope
I
you're not
just
just
told you
saying
I
that
do.
just to say
I
that.
just told you I do.
Well, you're interfering with my investigation now.
You're not a sworn peace officer?
I could conduct my own
Yes,
investigation.
you can. And
Okay?
I'm not going to interfere with
The
anything.
Constitution isn't just for a police officer. Okay?
All right.
Again,
How's the rest
you're
of your day
blocking my
going,
camera.
How's the rest of your day going?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
There you go. Why you keep blocking my camera for?
I'm just making sure that you do not
You know,
interfere with my
interfering with my freedoms is just as worse.
Okay.
Did you know that? Look it up. You should do your own research before you guys try to threaten me with the arrest. Okay? You trying to prevent me from filming is just as bad or worse.
Okay.
Okay? So let's see how if you're gonna keep blocking my camera.
Go for it.
So you guys need to do your own research before you when you guys have those meetings about me or discussions about me, do your own research about freedoms. And interfering is a physical act. And you guys should also discuss amongst each other not to allow other officers to violate other people's rights as well. Because you guys took a sacred oath to the Constitution. I have freedom of movement as well.
Careful, dude. Hey, don't jaywalk.
Excuse me?
Don't jaywalk.
Excuse me?
Don't jaywalk. You know what jaywalking is?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know?
Easy.
Where, you're blocking my freedom of movement, right?
How?
So I'm gonna go on the other side.
Go for it. Just don't get in the officer's way.
Thank you.
Go for it, man.
Look at you all panicked.
I'm not panicked, dude.
You wanna get me,
Safety is
huh?
more important. No.
You wanna get me. I
I'll even turn sideways so we can continue with your recording, man.
I appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you. Car 872. These guys are doxing me. Car 7871, 879. And also when you guys have those meetings, look up doxing as well. I'm a private citizen as well, and you're trying to give people my private information. Remember that, officer. You're giving my private information. So look up doxing. You guys are doing it on purpose. It's another violation on your guys' end, revealing my private information. On purpose, actually. You guys are doing it on purpose. You guys have a lot to learn as well, right? You guys are new to this. So Officer Garcia, how good of an officer are you?
I'm not going to answer any questions, but just stand where you're at.
Oh, really?
I'm fine.
It's a tough question, huh? For the public that are watching? You can't say if you're good or bad? It's a tough question, huh? Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
Wow. It's sad. You should be proud if you're a good officer. You should be loud and proud. Because either you're with us or you're against us, right? You're either with the community or you're against the community. And you guys should be trying to bridge the gap between all these conflicts we're having right now in this country. Wow, a traffic stop, huh?
Is expired on a 7-1 GMC out of the city.
She has to sit on the ground where dogs piss. Where dogs piss on the grass. She has to sit on the wall, on the grass like a dog, huh? What kind of respect is that for the women? They have to sit on a dirty ground. You think you're trying to be a best friend towards them, but look how you treat them. I hope you look it up. Interfering is a physical act. You guys have a lot of stuff to look over. Unless you guys are trying to get demoted. You trying to get demoted, Garcia? No, right? I would answer that for you. You're not trying to get demoted, right? The people are above you. Not your sergeant, not your lieutenant, not your captain. The people, the taxpayers. The taxpayers run the show.
Sam, remember what we said, okay?
Look up doxing, officer. Doxing. You're trying to reveal my private information on purpose. Look it up. You're in violation already. Revealing my private. You're doxing me. On purpose.
Alright, sir, have a good one.
Don't jaywalk, Garcia. Garcia, you're gonna jaywalk. Let's go walk together over there.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna jaywalk. I'm gonna record it too.
Please.
I'm gonna record it that you're jaywalking. Laws for us, but not for you guys, huh? Look at that. Look how hypocritical you are. You're gonna jaywalk for sure.
She checked out, ran into scissors. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Let's see who puts on their seatbelts as well.
Appreciate it, sir.
Let's see who puts on their seatbelts. Look at the jaywalker. Look at that. Jaywalking. He said, let's see who puts on their seatbelts. Nope, no
When they
seatbelt.
threaten you with PC 148 for just recording, stand your ground. Calmly ask, "Am I free to go?" and request the specific statute. Remember, interfering requires a physical act. Filming from a distance is not a crime. Note badge numbers, cite your First Amendment right, and keep every frame. Knowledge is your shield against covert tactics.